Rob, Ryan, you have received the Diolch y Wraig. How does it feel to have had this award from the people of Wales?
What an honor.
Emotional. That was unexpectedly emotional. I mean, I feel like the people of Wales know a thing or two about emotion, but wasn't expecting it to be contagious like that.
Everybody sings.
Yeah.
The entire nation sings.
Everyone.
We do like singing. We do like the music. What did you think of the ceremony?
Intimidating. Because one day we'll actually gain Welsh citizenship, which is, you know, the long-term plan.
I think you're pretty close. I think you're pretty close.
And we're going to have to do stuff like that.
We have to sing.
Yeah, so
We're gonna have
he
to
can sing. I just kind of...
I can't sing like that.
Back to Philadelphia. So Philadelphia is a really important place for you. Obviously you grew up here, but we've talked about it before. There's a lot of similarities between Wales and Philadelphia. Can you talk to me a bit about that?
Yes, I mean, just the people here and the ethos of the working class. As I've said many times in the documentary, when I first went to Wales, and specifically North Wales, I looked around, I just saw people that I recognized, people that I grew up with, people who I have a common experience with. And so it's really beautiful to come back here to the city I grew up in with so many people from that part of the world. And I hope that as they walk around, they can see themselves here too.
And it's kind of where the story all began for you too, because it's where you developed a love for sport, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's where I developed a love for all things Philadelphia. The Philadelphia Eagles, Philadelphia Phillies, 76ers, Flyers. It was just a huge part of my life growing up. And as I grew older, it was only then when I started asking myself, why? Why do I care so much about these teams? And I don't know that I had real answers to that until I was in my late 30s or early 40s, that I realized it wasn't specifically about what happens on the pitch, but what happens in the stands, and then what happens when you go home, and the stories we all tell ourselves, and the relationships we have with each other and our communities that are most important.
On a serious note, did you ever think when you bought Wrexham that you'd end up so entrenched in Welsh culture like this?
I didn't.
Not to this level, no. We always knew from the very beginning, once we committed to a Welsh club, that it was just so apparent that was a massive part of the beating heart of the club itself and of the town itself, and we knew that there was no escaping it, and so we just leaned all the way in.
I think we always knew we'd be entrenched in Wrexham. I don't think I could see the bigger picture being Wales as a whole and as a culture, such a distinct culture, to be sort of to be centered in the way it has. It was unexpected. But
you've really captured the heart of Wales. Do you feel like you're almost Welsh now?
I don't presume to assume so, but I will say that it was important to us when we were talking about the season of the show to make sure that we had an episode that was very specifically focused on the nation of Wales and the culture of Wales, and specifically the language, because it's such a rich history, and it was so important to the club. We felt like to do anything less than that, we would be remiss in our duty.
Okay, good luck today. Let's do some Welsh words, because you know we also have to do a bit of work. Actually, you should say, let's say good luck to Wrexham.
Okay.
And I guess you want to do good luck to Wrexham and Philadelphia. Are you a bit torn today?
No.
In that case, are you a bit worried about the Philadelphia fans throwing things at you?
I will say that I think I showed my support last year. I went to the MLS Cup, and I was wearing full Philly Union attire. By the way, the Union put out a tweet today with me wearing it. Was a shot across my bow, but I'll take it in good spirits. And unfortunately, the Union lost last year to the LAFC. But I was there. I was pulling for the Union. But today, I got to go.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
We're going for Wrexham.
Yeah.
But you have, you know, in doing that, you've kind of become ambassadors for the Welsh language. And I think you've caught on to how important that is for us as Welsh people. Do you feel like you're on this journey with us now in terms of growing the Welsh language?
I'd like to think that if we can play a small part in it, I'd like to do so.
I don't think that I could possibly conceive of the idea that we're carrying that on our shoulders, but
you're ambassadors for Wales now, I think.
Yes, I would characterize us as ambassadors for Wales, and I think like ambassador is just a fancy term for saying people who love something. You know, we love Wales, we love the Welsh, we love the community of Wrexham with all of our heart. So yeah, I think we're maybe Welsh adjacent.
I think you're more than Welsh adjacent, Ryan.
No.
I think you're in the Welsh bubble.
We're in
now.
the mix. Yeah, it feels pretty good.
What's been the most surprising thing about buying Wrexham for you guys?
Oh, The stress?
Yeah, the anxiety.
Yeah.
The horrific skin-tearing anxiety every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. Pacific Coast time.
Yeah, 10 a.m. for me, because I live in New York.
Terrible way to start your weekend.
Yeah, yeah.
Terrible way.
Yeah, it's tough.
Even when we win, I feel at the end, I went through a car wreck.
I do too, because even when we win, I feel like there's another one next weekend.
Because you really didn't have that much experience of football, of soccer.
No.
So it's been a bit of a rocky journey.
Well, we
I'm
live,
sure.
quite literally live and die with every kick, every, throw in, every corner kick, all of this, every set piece. I mean, we are obsessed with it. So it's, yeah, I didn't expect to have that level of investment where it just, suddenly my entire life orbits around this community and this team. I was not expecting that.
What's it been like since Wrexham have had that promotion? How have you felt the community reacted to that?
Wow, overwhelmingly positive. We had that parade in the town, and I think the local officials thought there would be about 25,000 people to show up, and there was 40,000 people. So it seemed and felt like the entire town had come out.
The entire country.
Yes, and it wasn't, and I truly believe this, it wasn't to celebrate us, and I don't even know that it was to celebrate the players themselves or the organization. What I like to believe is that it was people coming out to celebrate themselves and to celebrate the community all coming together as one and finally getting what they deserve, which is a win.
Wales has reached the World Cup, which, as you know, it is such a huge thing for us. Number one, how excited are you about that? And how well do you think they're going to do?
Well, hold on. Canada's in the World Cup as well.
Canada is in the World Cup. Are you? And I'm sure you're excited about Canada being in the World Cup.
It's a real Sophie's choice for me.
You've got two options here.
That's what I love about it, though. I have a bit of an insurance policy.
Yeah, you certainly do.
I'll have someone to root for if someone else gets eliminated.
And it's been 64 years? Is that how long it's been since Wales has been in the Cup?
That's right, yeah.
The U.S. missed the last one. When Canada's?
122,000 years ago was the last time we were in the World Cup ourselves.
Great.
Yeah.
And we're in the same group, the U.S. and Wales.
We're in the same group. That's going to be a tough one.
I just watched Gareth Bale in person. I mean, I was sitting on the field, and I watched him. He was no more than 100 feet from me, stick a knife in the heart of the Philadelphia Union in the final play of the game to win the MLS
That's
Cup.
our boy.
I've never seen anything like it.
There you go. Do you think that Wales can make the country proud and, at least get to the next round and hopefully further?
Wales could absolutely make it to the final. Why wouldn't they?
I like the idea of a 0-0 draw or a 1-1 draw this weekend, and then we both beat the living shit out of England. We both beat Iran. We move on to the next stage.
I'd like to see Wales spank the United States of America this week.
I'm not going to say whose side I'm on this one, but it's pretty obvious. Do you have a message?
You live in the United States now.
I don't care. I'm not afraid of these
Are
people.
You're an American citizen.
Please eat them alive.
Isn't that on the application?
I would sashimi their hearts if they came for me. Mixing my metaphors there with some Japanese, but you know what I mean.
Have you got a message to the Welsh team?
Oh my God.
I mean,
Drink the blood of your enemies, boys. Drink the blood of your enemies.
Beat England, beat Iran, lose to the U.S., or draw.
And you are going to be watching all the games, aren't you guys?
Of course we are.
100%.
Great. Congratulations.
Thank you very much,
Sgyrsiau for the Diolch yn Fawr award. We're really, really proud of you.
Thank you so much, Maxine.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.